So, what will it be? Buying the right laptop or losing your money to a useless laptop? And this is why most Kenyans end up buying the wrong laptop. Reason number one is the ex-UK and ex-Japan trap. Of course, the ex-UK laptops are popular due to their affordability and availability. However, some buyers often end up with older models or ones with faulty hardware parts. Let's say you want to buy a laptop, unakuta keyboard iko na issue, right? Maybe you want to buy a laptop, unakuta battery health is deteriorating and you have to replace that battery. You will end up buying a spare part, which is a cost that will be added on top of what you have used to buy that laptop. Okay. The second reason is mismatched laptops for different job requirements. Like, let's say you are a DJ and your friend is a video editor. Those are two different professions, and in that case your laptop specs will be very different from each other because of unique use case scenarios. Okay, and even the softwares that will be running on those laptops are very different. Okay, the third reason is most people focus on the wrong specs. Like, let's say utasikia mtu amefocus tu on RAM peke yake. They are forgetting that there is something that is called the processor, which now integrates all these components. There is something called the storage. There is something called the motherboard. There are other parts that are important. Yet, and focus on RAM and storage. Okay, and remember, these parts usually come with their quality and often most of the times people focus on the quantity. And with such kinds of mistakes that people do, you can avoid them by one. If you're going for ex-Japan or ex-UK, only buy from trusted sellers with at least, say, 5 years experience in that field. And make sure when you are in the shop, you always check the battery health and even the storage upgrade possibility. Now, number two, for the job matching, like use case scenario, you need first to know what softwares that will be running in that laptop. And if you figure the softwares that will be running in that laptop, you will definitely know what specs you will be going for. And that will help us answer the third question, which is the right specs for a laptop. Like, one of the specs that you need to really pay attention to is the storage. You need to buy the SSD over the HDD because of the speed of that laptop. You want a laptop that can perform things very fast. Make sure that you follow us as we educate you about all these things.